Hey everyone, this is Phil Gamesh, proceeding with the third part of my Halloween haul. Um, all these back issues I got for half price. So if you can actually make out the sticker price on there, I always paid half of what that is. Um, this time I'm going to do Wonder Woman and Superman. Alright, so first up, Wonder Woman number 62. This is the final issue that George Perez wrote. Jill Thompson drew it. That's a Jill Thompson cover. Really gorgeous cover. I don't know what Jill Thompson's doing these days. She used to draw Beasts of Burden with Evan Dorkin writing that, but the current series that's going on, she's not drawing it, so I don't know what she's up to. But that's a great cover. I also found number 63. This is actually my second copy of this book. I showed it once before. I found it at Half Price Books, but like this one, the price on it was $4, so I got it for $2, which is way less than it's worth. I mean, it's a near mint copy. And the one that I got from Half Price Books, they actually charged $5 for it, and it was a much lower grade than this. The cover was all kind of yellowed. So I mean, I wanted that book, but as soon as I left the Half Price Books, I had immediate buyer's remorse. But this time, I'm happy to have this copy, so it's all good. Everything turned out well in the end, I guess. Plus, I guess this issue guest stars Deathstroke. But yeah, this is the first of the Brian Bolland covers. Speaking of which, I found another Brian Bolland cover. This is number 67. Yeah, that's I mean, it's a bondage cover, and it's funny. There's like the skeletons in the background and everything that are also chained up. It's kind of amusing. It's a good cover. And speaking of bondage covers, we'll go back in time a little bit. The original Wonder Woman series, issue number 188. They had this at a 6.0. So I paid $9 for it. Which is a pretty good price. Unfortunately, I don't know who did the cover for this one. I tried to, well, I mean, I didn't make like a really serious effort to research it, but I did look it up, and I couldn't find anything just from a brief search. But that's all right. All right, I also found this. This is Wonder Woman number 200. This is a Jeff Jones cover. It's a gorgeous cover. This is a 1.0 copy, so it's in pretty bad shape. There's tape here and the really bad spine roll. It's been pressed flat. A lot of creases, little tears along the edge. So yeah, they had this at a 1.0, but they had it for $4, so I got it for $2. And I mean, the artwork is all intact. Well, there's some, you know, I guess just maybe they're tape pulls or something. I don't know, but there's a few spots, but for the most part, the artwork is completely intact. The characters, you can see everything clearly. So for $2, I could not leave this book there. Because I love that cover. That's a really beautiful cover, and I can always upgrade in the future. All right, need to find a Wonder Woman 199 as well. That's also a gorgeous cover. Moving on to Superman. We got Action Comics number 583. This is I think this is the second part of Whatever Happened to the Man of Tomorrow. The last, I guess, Bronze Age Superman story, and I guess technically the last Silver Age as well, because I suppose the continuity was the same from the Silver to the Bronze Age. After this, it was, of course, restarted with John Byrne and everything, but Alan Moore story, Kurt Swan artwork. It's a really gorgeous cover. My shop also had Superman, I think it's 423, which is the first part of this, but um, I didn't pick that up for whatever reason. I'll get it next time. Don't worry. All right, moving on. I found these for really cheap, $1.50. So I could not resist picking it up. Superman number 592 and Superman number 593. This is the infamous two-part story in which Superman and Big Barda make a pornographic movie. I don't know what John Byrne was thinking when he decided to do this story, but wow. I don't know what DC's editors were thinking when they decided to let him get away with it either. But for $1.50 a piece, I couldn't pass it up. It's just one of those WTF moments in comics. All right, also for $1.50, Action number 595. These are Action comics as well. They're not Superman. But yeah, Action number 595, first appearance of the Silver Banshee. This is actually my second copy of this book as well, but the first copy that I had, I think I paid like $5 for it, maybe 10 even. I can't remember, but I got it over Instagram, and I was a little disappointed when it came because it wasn't in as good a condition as I was hoping. There was some, like, part of the corner was kind of jacked up a little bit. But this is immaculate. This is a near mint copy, and I got it for $1.50, so definitely couldn't pass that up. All right. Also grabbed a Action Comics number 601. This is, I'm trying to remember the significance of this book. I don't think it's the first modern Secret Six. I think that was a little bit earlier, but maybe that was it. I don't remember, honestly. Also grabbed Action number 643. I don't think there's any real significance to this book. It's just George Perez homage to Superman number 1 on the cover, so I thought that was cool looking. So I grabbed it. Alright, this next one I paid a little bit more for. Got this for $10. Action 835 is the first appearance of Livewire in DC continuity. Another character like Harley Quinn who first appeared in the DC animated universe. Of course, she's no Harley Quinn, so this isn't a $500 book or anything. But still, I'm happy to have it. Alright. I also picked up Superman number 1. Gorgeous near mint copy from the John Byrne run. Paid only $5 for it. I've been looking for this book for a while. For a cheap copy of it, I should say. So I was really glad to get that for that price. This next one, I saw this and I couldn't resist getting it for $3. Superman number 123 is the first electric blue Superman. It's a glow-in-the-dark cover. I did test it and it works. I'm not going to bother doing it now, but take my word for it. But yeah, it's one of those weird things where it's like, even looking back on it now, it's like that was kind of a dumb idea, but it's definitely a minor Superman key. So, and this is a gorgeous near mint copy as well. And finding, an all black cover and really high grade like this can sometimes be a challenge. All right, last Superman book. Jimmy Olsen number 139. This is the first appearance of Bruno Mannheim, part of the Jack Kirby run, the Fourth World stuff, which is something I would love to collect all of. I barely have internet. I have like 3 issues now out of his run on Jimmy Olsen. And I don't think I have any New Gods, Mr. Miracle, or Forever People. They're kind of getting up there in price, so it takes a little while to put a collection of that together. Eventually I'll get there. But yeah, I have no idea what the deal is with Don Rickles. Anyway, that's the third part of my haul. So I'm going to call it a day. Next time